joining you from outdoors in our beautiful community garden. This is our Here and Now series where we give you a little bit of insight into the scripture that we'll be going over on Sunday in worship. And I'm so excited to talk about this week with you guys because it's about rest and welcome and how those two things join together. In the passage for this week, Jesus says, "Come to me all who are weary and I will give you rest." And at first glance, I think a lot of us tend to assume that this is all about physical rest. And it might in part be about that. But the context of what is happening in this passage is that Jesus is speaking to people who are emotionally tired, not just physically tired. And they're emotionally tired because there's lots of spaces that they have not been welcomed into and not been included into. And not only that, there's this culture of hustle and bustle and get ahead. And I think that this is so incredibly applicable to today's world, where social media and even just the struggle to survive makes us weary a lot of the time, not just in our bodies, but in our spirits and our souls. And so this invitation from Jesus is more than just, hey, take a nap or eat a snack, even though those are great things to do. His invitation to us is to create community where we feel we can be fully ourselves just as we are, where we don't have to carry the burden of anxiety or pretense, where we can let all of that go and just be welcomed. I think so often we feel like we've got to fit in, or there are places where we don't entirely feel safe. But Jesus says, I can be a safe place. And not only that, that I offer people a way to build community that is safe and welcoming for everyone. And part of the reason I chose the community garden as a backdrop for this video is because this is an example of a safe and welcome and inclusive space that we've created here at the Bethlehem Twin Cities community. There's a free little pantry where if you need food, you can take food or you can give food. We've got fresh produce, a lot of which was donated by our neighbors very generously. And so this really is a space where you can come as you are, you can learn to connect with the earth and with the bees. And so as we're thinking about welcome this week and how we can live into our welcome statement, I think we should think about ways that we can be a safe place of rest for people that have had to pretend other places or that haven't felt welcome. What can we do as a Bethlehem family to make sure that everyone feels welcome and feels at rest when they're with us? So as you all go about your weeks, I just invite you to think more about this passage and about what welcome and creating safe and restful and inclusive spaces might mean for you, not only in your own community, but even here at Bethlehem as we learn how to live into our welcome statement. What might it look like for our community to become a place of rest for ourselves and for those who feel wearied by the